Could we return to a gold-backed currency? Could Bitcoin be the global currency? Let's take a look at the numbers. It's certainly possible that the world can return to a gold standard. It's even possible that Bitcoin could be the sole global currency. The only question is, how much would you have to increase the price of gold? How much would the price of one Bitcoin have to be? Now, the broad money supply globally, this is everything. This is, cash as in notes, coins, this is savings accounts, time deposits, current accounts. This is everything that people think of when they think about money in their hand, money in their bank. The global broad money supply is in the region of 91 trillion US dollars. So that covers everybody in the world, every economy in the world. If you added up all the money, all the current accounts, all the savings accounts, you get to the figure in the region of around $91 trillion. So we know the global amount of gold, above ground gold, so this is everything that's been mined out the grounds, is estimated to be in the region of 195,000 tons. And we know when every Bitcoin has been mined, there'll be 21 million Bitcoins in total. So from this, we can estimate the prices, how high gold would have to go to be the global backed currency, if every currency was backed by gold or people just traded gold directly, and how high Bitcoin would have to go. So gold prices would have to rise to in the region of $14,492 per ounce. So that would so if you had a gold price that high, the 195,000 tons of gold that has been mined at that gold price of $14,400 an ounce would give you a total number of about $91 trillion. So that would satisfy the entire broad money supply priced in gold. So today's spot price of gold is 1,415. So you're looking at a gold price that's about 10 times higher than the price we see today, which in my opinion isn't that outrageous. A gold price high enough to satisfy the needs of every economy in the world. This will be every country in the world returning to a gold standard. I think a 10 times higher price than today is probably quite reasonable. I think many people would actually think it's going to be higher than that. You obviously have the problems of who holds gold at the moment. It wouldn't be an overnight process because at the moment the majority of the gold is held either by central banks or it's in jewelry. We can't expect every married person in the world to give up their gold wedding ring. This is what would essentially be required. But nonetheless, if in theory, the total supply of mined gold in the world, you need a dollar price about $14,400 an ounce, and you could back every currency in the world by gold. So with Bitcoin's a bit different. There's only 21 million in existence. In theory, no more can be created unless they change the concept of Bitcoin. But we'll stay on the notional amount of 21 million Bitcoin. If Bitcoin was the only cryptocurrency in the world, we would need to see a Bitcoin price of $4,333,333. And that would give you, if you times the 21 million Bitcoins in existence by a Bitcoin price of $4.3 million, that'd give you $91 trillion. So you could satisfy the total broad money supply, get rid of every fiat currency in the world, replace it with Bitcoin. You need a Bitcoin price of about $4.3 million. Now, Bitcoin is divisible to 8 decimal places. Obviously, a single Bitcoin price of $4.3 million is a lot. Is a lot. No, not many people, unless you're a multimillionaire, would own a whole Bitcoin in this scenario. But Bitcoin is divisible to 8 decimal places, which means the minimum possible transaction at a Bitcoin price of $4.3 million is about 4 cents. So that's actually workable. How often do you need to buy anything that's less than 4 cents? It would basically, in this environment, we'd see everything in the economy would probably be priced in multiples of, around what would be the equivalent today of around 4 cents, which I think is workable. I think it's workable. So in my opinion, yes, it is possible that you could back every currency in the world by gold, or, maybe the governments aren't doing it, maybe it's a free market thing. Yes, it's possible. In theory, you need a gold price 10 times higher than today at $14,000 an ounce. It's even possible to have a Bitcoin being the sole global currency. In that scenario, you'd need to see a Bitcoin price about $4.3 million per Bitcoin, priced in today's currency. But I think the real solution is we need to see more competing currencies. I'd like to see, various types of gold being traded, whether it's digital gold, whether it's gold through the futures markets, ETFs. I've got a Glint card in my wallet, which is digital gold. So, you can swap your pounds into, grams of gold, and then you can go into a shop and spend that money. The Glint card's very good. Silver, there's other commodities out there, Bitcoin, there's various cryptocurrencies. I myself not particularly big fan of cryptocurrencies, very wary of them. I'm more of a conservative, financially very conservative person. I like to go for things that have a lot of history. Gold has been currency for thousands of years, so I favor gold, I favor silver. But I would ideally like to see, a market where various currencies compete. Some cryptos, some backed by gold, some backed by silver. Physical gold, there's no reason you can't trade physical gold, although it has its security risks. But in some scenarios, physical gold is the safest method to hold wealth. If we see a scenario where governments decide they want to start confiscating gold, if it's in your physical hand, it's a lot more difficult to take it than if it's just on a futures market, or if it's in a vault somewhere that the government can just walk in and take it. But so yes, gold-backed currency still is possible. You need a dollar price of at least 10 times higher than it is today. Yes, the Bitcoin backed, everybody using Bitcoin. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. But I think the real solution is, let's see more competing currencies. It'd be great to see more people moving away from using fiat currencies, moving away from using the dollar, the pound, the yen, the euro. Ultimately, these fiat currencies will have to collapse at some point. Every fiat, paper money in history has collapsed. How long is it before these ones will collapse? So expect in the future higher gold prices. Maybe Bitcoin will go up, maybe Bitcoin will go down. That's just personal opinion. That's just, do you back cryptocurrencies, or are you wary of them? Let me know in the comments below. Jason from Liberty Bunker signing off. I'll see you in the next video.